Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old Coin Treasure, the place where every coin has a story, every year holds a mystery, and every collection could hide a valuable treasure. In today's exciting episode, we're exploring 6 fascinating United States 1-cent coins from 1991, 1992, 1993, 2004, 2012, and 2015. At first glance, they may look like ordinary pennies, but some of these coins contain rare mint errors, unique varieties, and surprising collector value. So grab your coin collection, watch until the end, and you might find that one special penny worth far more than just 1 cent. If you enjoy learning about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another treasure hunt. Now, let's begin our journey into the amazing world of the 1991, 1992, 1993, 2004, 2012, and 2015 1-cent coins. Let's discover if one of these everyday pennies could be your next hidden treasure. The 1991 Lincoln 1 cent is one of the most recognized coins ever produced by the United States of America. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary penny, but this small coin carries more than a century of American history and continues to attract collectors around the world. While millions of people have spent or saved the coin was issued in 1991 by the United States of America with a face value of 1 cent. It was produced for everyday circulation during a period when cash transactions were still a major part of daily life. The Lincoln cent series had already been in circulation since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. In 1991, the U.S. Mint continued producing the coin because it remained an essential part of commerce. The coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which used no mint mark, the Denver Mint, which used the D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint, which produced proof coins with the S mint mark for collectors. The 1991 Lincoln cent was designed by 2 talented artists. The portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front was created by Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VDB, appear on the coin. The reverse design featuring the Lincoln Memorial was created by Frank Gasparo, the former chief engraver of the United States Mint. The coin has a composition of 97.5% zinc with a thin 2.5% copper plating, a change first introduced in 1982 to reduce production costs. It weighs 2.5 grams, measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, has a thickness of approximately 1.52 millimeters, and features a plain edge. These specifications remained standard for Lincoln cents throughout the early 1990s. The obverse, or front side, displays the famous right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Around the portrait are the inscriptions Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date 1991. Denver coins include the small D mint mark below the date, while Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Lincoln first appeared on the 1-cent coin in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of his birth, making him the first real historical figure to appear on a regularly circulating U.S. coin. His portrait symbolizes honesty, unity, and the preservation of the nation. The reverse side of the 1991 penny features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, located in Washington, D.C. If viewed carefully under magnification, the tiny statue of Lincoln can actually be seen inside the memorial, making it one of the most detailed coin designs ever created for circulation. The reverse also includes the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 1 cent. This design remained in use until 2008 and became familiar to generations of Americans who used the coin every day. The mintage of the 1991 Lincoln cent was enormous because billions of pennies were needed for circulation. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 4.1 billion coins, while the Denver Mint struck more than 2.8 billion examples. The San Francisco Mint also produced high-quality proof coins for annual collector sets. Because of these massive production numbers, circulated 1991 pennies are generally worth only 1 cent. However, coins preserved in exceptional uncirculated condition or professionally graded at the highest mint state levels can command much higher prices. Proof coins with deep mirror surfaces are also popular among collectors. Several rare varieties and mint errors make the 1991 Lincoln cent much more exciting than most people realize. Collectors search for off-center strikes, double strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, die cracks, struck through errors, and other unusual minting mistakes. Some examples also display dramatic plating defects caused by the thin copper coating over the zinc core. These errors are much scarcer than normal coins and can sell for impressive prices when authenticated and graded by professional coin grading services. As always, a coin's condition plays a major role in determining its collector value. One interesting fact about the 1991 Lincoln cent is that it represents the continuation of one of the longest-running coin series in American history. Millions of these pennies are still found in circulation today, making them a favorite target for coin roll hunters and beginner collectors. Because they are inexpensive and easy to find, many people start their coin collecting journey with Lincoln cents. Every 1991 penny tells a small part of America's story while honoring one of its greatest presidents. Collectors especially enjoy searching for brilliant uncirculated examples and unusual mint errors that may have escaped into circulation. In conclusion, the 1991 Lincoln 1 cent is much more than an ordinary penny. It combines American history, beautiful design, practical everyday use, and exciting collecting opportunities. While most 1991 pennies are worth only their face value, rare mint errors, outstanding uncirculated examples, and beautiful proof coins can be worth far more. That is why collectors continue searching through old jars, piggy banks, coin rolls, and family collections hoping to discover a hidden treasure. Before you spend your next penny, take a close look at the date, mint mark, and condition. You might already own a valuable 1991 Lincoln cent without even realizing it. Happy collecting, and always remember that the next rare coin could be waiting right in your own pocket. The 1992 Lincoln 1 cent is one of the most interesting modern coins ever issued by the United States of America. The coin was issued in 1992 by the United States of America with a denomination of 1 cent. During the early 1990s, the country continued to rely heavily on the penny for everyday cash transactions. The U.S. Mint produced billions of cents to meet public demand. In 1992, the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which carries no mint mark, the Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint, which produced collector-proof coins with the S mint mark. The Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for more than 80 years and remained one of America's most recognized coins. The obverse design of the 1992 Lincoln cent was created by Victor David Brenner, whose portrait of President Abraham Lincoln first appeared on the cent in 1909. Lincoln became the first real historical figure ever featured on a regular United States circulating coin. The 1992 cent is made from 97.5% zinc with a thin outer coating of 2.5% copper, giving it the familiar copper-colored appearance while reducing production costs. The coin weighs 2.5 grams, measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, and has a smooth edge. This composition had been used since 1982, replacing the earlier bronze alloy because of rising copper prices. The front of the coin displays the right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Around the portrait appear the inscriptions Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date 1992. If the coin was struck in Denver, a small D mint mark appears below the date, while Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Brenner's portrait is admired for its realistic appearance and has remained one of the most enduring designs in American coinage. The simple but elegant layout reflects Lincoln's importance in American history as the president who preserved the Union during the Civil War and helped end slavery. The reverse of the 1992 Lincoln cent features the famous Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. Above the memorial appears the inscription United States of America, while E pluribus unum is written across the top. At the bottom is the denomination 1 cent. One remarkable detail is that a tiny image of Abraham Lincoln can actually be seen seated inside the memorial between the central columns. This makes the Lincoln Memorial cent one of the few coins in the world to display the same historical figure on both the obverse and reverse. The mintage of the 1992 Lincoln cent was enormous. The Philadelphia Mint produced more than 4.6 billion coins, while the Denver Mint struck over 4.4 billion examples. Because so many were made, most circulated coins remain worth only their face value. However, uncirculated examples with brilliant original surfaces are much more desirable. High-grade coins certified by professional grading services can sell for impressive premiums, especially those with exceptional color, strong strike quality, and minimal contact marks. The most famous variety of the 1992 Lincoln cent is the 1992 close AM variety. Normally, the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse are spaced farther apart on regular circulation coins. However, a small number of 1992 Philadelphia and 1992 D cents were accidentally struck using a proof reverse die where the A and M are very close together. This rare close AM variety has become one of the most valuable modern Lincoln cents. Well-preserved examples have sold for thousands of dollars, making it one of the most exciting discoveries that collectors hope to find in circulation. Other collectible mint errors include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, double dies, die cracks, and broad strikes. Collectors continue searching for the 1992 Lincoln cent because it combines history, affordability, and the possibility of discovering a valuable rarity. Many coin roll hunters carefully examine every 1992 penny they find, looking for the famous close AM variety or unusual mint errors. Even common examples help complete Lincoln cent collections that span more than a century of American history. The coin also reminds collectors how a tiny design difference can transform an ordinary penny into a highly prized collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In conclusion, the 1992 Lincoln 1 cent is much more than a simple penny. It represents American history, honors one of the nation's greatest presidents, and offers collectors the excitement of searching for one of the most famous modern coin varieties ever discovered. While most 1992 pennies are worth only 1 cent, rare close AM varieties, mint errors, and superb uncirculated examples can be worth far more. Before spending your spare change, take a careful look at every 1992 penny in your collection. You never know, you might discover a hidden treasure that has been waiting to be found for years. Happy collecting, and always remember that every coin has a story worth exploring. The 1993 Lincoln 1 cent is one of the most recognized coins ever produced by the United States of America. Although it has a face value of just 1 cent, this small coin carries more than a century of American history and remains popular among collectors today. Millions of people handled the 1993 penny during everyday shopping, yet very few realized that some examples could become collectible because of their outstanding condition, rare mint errors, or special varieties. For coin enthusiasts, the 1993 Lincoln cent is much more than pocket change. It is a reminder that even the smallest coin can tell an incredible story and sometimes become a hidden treasure. The obverse, or front side, of the 1993 Lincoln cent features the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, appear in small letters near the shoulder of Lincoln. Around the portrait are the inscriptions, "I in God we trust," "Liberty," and the date 1993. Lincoln became the first real historical figure to appear on a regular United States coin, honoring his leadership during the Civil War and his efforts to preserve the Union. His image has remained on the cent for more than a century, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. The reverse of the 1993 Lincoln cent displays the classic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. At the top appears United States of America, while 1 cent is boldly written across the center. Above the memorial is the national motto, E Pluribus Unum. One of the most fascinating details is that, with magnification, collectors can actually see the tiny seated statue of Abraham Lincoln inside the memorial. This unique feature makes the Lincoln Memorial reverse one of the most admired coin designs ever produced by the United States Mint. The composition of the 1993 Lincoln cent reflects an important change made in the early 1980s. Unlike older pennies made mostly of copper, the 1993 coin consists of 97.5% zinc with a thin 2.5% copper plating. This change helped reduce production costs while preserving the familiar copper appearance. The coin weighs 2.5 grams, measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, has a thickness of approximately 1.52 millimeters, and features a smooth edge. These specifications have remained standard for modern Lincoln cents and make the coin lightweight, yet durable enough for daily circulation. The mintage of the 1993 Lincoln cent was enormous. The Philadelphia Mint produced more than 5.7 billion coins, while the Denver Mint struck over 6.5 billion pieces. The San Francisco Mint also produced millions of proof cents for annual collector proof sets. Because of these huge production numbers, circulated examples are still very common and are generally worth only 1 cent. However, coins preserved in exceptional mint state condition, especially those graded MS-67, MS-68, or higher, can be worth significantly more. Collectors are always willing to pay premium prices for beautiful coins with outstanding color, sharp details, and original mint luster. Several rare varieties and mint errors make the 1993 Lincoln cent especially interesting. Collectors search for off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, struck through errors, double strikes, and other unusual minting mistakes. While these errors are uncommon, authenticated examples can command impressive prices depending on their rarity and condition. Coin roll hunters continue searching through bank rolls because valuable error coins occasionally appear among ordinary circulation pennies, proving that exciting discoveries are still possible today. One interesting fact about the 1993 Lincoln cent is that billions were produced, yet only a tiny percentage survive in nearly perfect condition. Most entered circulation immediately and developed scratches, discoloration, or wear from everyday use. Because of this, collectors highly value brilliant uncirculated examples that still display their original red copper color. The 1993 penny also remains popular because it continues the famous Lincoln cent series that has introduced generations of Americans to the hobby of coin collecting. Many collectors began their collections by saving Lincoln pennies from pocket change, making this coin an important part of numismatic history. In conclusion, the 1993 Lincoln 1 cent is far more than a simple penny. It represents American history, honors one of the nation's greatest presidents, and offers exciting opportunities for collectors searching for rare varieties, mint errors, and high-grade examples. Although most 1993 pennies are worth only their face value, exceptional specimens can be worth many times more. Before spending your spare change, take a careful look at every 1993 Lincoln cent you find. You might discover a rare error, a beautifully preserved coin, or even a hidden treasure waiting to be recognized. Keep checking your coins, continue learning about numismatics, and remember that your next valuable coin could already be sitting in your pocket or coin jar. The 2004 Lincoln 1 cent is one of the most interesting modern pennies issued by the United States of America. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary 1-cent coin, but many collectors know that this penny has an important place in American coin history. Every day, millions of people use pennies without. The coin was issued in 2004 by the United States of America with a denomination of 1 cent. During this period, the U.S. economy relied heavily on coins for daily transactions, and the penny remained one of the most widely used coins in circulation. The 2004 Lincoln cent continued the famous Lincoln series that began in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. In 2004, the United States Mint struck pennies at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, the Denver Mint with the D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint with the S mint mark for proof coins made especially for collectors. The obverse design was created by Victor David Brenner, whose portrait of President Abraham Lincoln has appeared on the cent since 1909. Lincoln became the first real historical person ever featured on a circulating United States coin. The reverse design used in 2004 was designed by Frank Gasparo, featuring the famous Lincoln Memorial. This reverse design had been in use since 1959 and remained popular until it was replaced after 2008. Together, these two classic designs made the 2004 penny one of the most recognizable American coins ever produced. The 2004 Lincoln cent is made primarily of zinc with a thin copper plating. Its composition is 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, giving it the familiar bright copper color while keeping production costs lower than older solid bronze cents. The coin weighs 2.5 grams, measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter, has a thickness of approximately 1.52 millimeters, and features a plain edge. These specifications have remained standard for Lincoln cents since the composition change in 1982 and make the coin lightweight, yet durable enough for everyday circulation. The front, or obverse, of the coin features Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. Around his portrait appear the inscriptions, "I in God we trust," "Liberty," and the date 2004. On Denver coins, the small D mint mark appears below the date, while Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Brenner's portrait is admired for its realistic detail and has become one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. Lincoln's appearance on the penny honors his leadership during the American Civil War and his role in preserving the Union and ending slavery. The reverse displays the historic Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., with the tiny seated statue of Abraham Lincoln visible between the central columns under magnification. Around the memorial are the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 1 cent. This design symbolized national unity and honored one of America's greatest presidents. For nearly 50 years, the Lincoln Memorial reverse became one of the most recognized coin designs in the world, making the 2004 issue part of an important era in U.S. coinage. The United States Mint produced billions of 2004 Lincoln cents to meet circulation demand. The Philadelphia Mint struck well over 3 billion coins, while the Denver Mint produced more than 3 billion additional examples. Because of these enormous mintages, circulated coins are still very common today and are generally worth only 1 cent. However, collectors eagerly search for brilliant uncirculated examples, proof coins from San Francisco, and coins certified in the highest mint state grades. Perfectly preserved coins with exceptional color and strong details can sell for impressive premiums at auction. Collectors are especially interested in the 2004 Lincoln cent because of its various mint errors and high-grade examples. Valuable errors include off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, struck through errors, and occasional double-die varieties. Error coins authenticated by professional grading companies can be worth far more than ordinary circulation pieces. In addition, collectors often search for beautiful red, RD, uncirculated coins because their original bright copper color greatly increases collector appeal and market value. In conclusion, the 2004 Lincoln 1 cent proves that even a small penny can hold great historical importance and collecting potential. Its connection to Abraham Lincoln, its classic Lincoln Memorial reverse, its massive production, and the possibility of valuable mint errors make it a favorite among collectors worldwide. Although most 2004 pennies are worth only face value, exceptional uncirculated coins, proof issues, and genuine mint errors can be worth much more. Before spending your next penny, take a careful look at the date, mint mark, and condition. You never know, you might already own a hidden treasure. If you enjoy learning about rare coins, keep checking your collection because the next valuable discovery could be waiting right in your pocket. Thank you so much for watching this journey through the fascinating history of the 1991, 1992, 1993, 2004, 2012, and 2015 1-cent coins. Every coin has a story, and every year reveals another chapter in the history of the United States and the world of coin collecting. Tell us in the comments which of these 1-cent coins is your favorite, or if you own any rare pennies that you'd like us to feature in a future video. Thank you for being part of the Old Coin Treasure family. Keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, your next coin could be worth far more than its face value. Until next time, happy collecting, and we'll see you in the next adventure on Old Coin Treasure.